lot of stretch marks in my hips, in my inner thighs, a little in my boobs, so I don't want to have even more stretch marks. So I'm doing everything to prevent stretch marks in this pregnancy. And one of the things that have been very beneficial for me. What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna give you some tips on how to avoid stretch marks and cellulite when you're pregnant. Today makes 20 weeks that I'm pregnant. My baby is halfway cooked, so I just have more 20 weeks to go and I'm super excited. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of things to avoid having cellulite and stretch marks because it's completely normal to have more cellulite and stretch marks when you're pregnant because of all the weight gain. So for today's video, I'm gonna give you some tips that have been working for me and hopefully will work for you to avoid cellulite and stretch marks. Nutrition is the most important thing in order to avoid cellulite and stretch marks. Most people will say that you gotta eat for two when you're pregnant, but that's not actually true. That's a myth. You should increase your calories but not eat for two, or you will gain a bunch of weight. And you don't want that. Actually, if you don't know this fun fact, most of women when they're pregnant, they should gain around 25 to 35 pounds. Even though you're pregnant, you're not actually eating for two. You should increase your calories. So right now I'm eating more 400 to 500 calories than what I ate before, and I've been feeling very satisfied. The first thing in order to avoid cellulite is to avoid processed meats and processed cheese. That's super important. Try to stick with lean meats like chicken, turkey. Try to avoid all of those processed meats and substitute those for lean meats. But you want to avoid fish. Like, I don't eat fish more than 2 times to 3 times a week because actually fish is very high in mercury and that's bad for the baby. So eat fish but in moderation. But fish is probably the best lean meats that you can eat when you're pregnant. You also want to avoid foods with artificial flavoring like cereal. Cereal is super high in sugar, and cereal is probably one of the things that I crave the most, but I try to avoid it. Or when I buy cereal, I try to buy a all-natural one because I feel like it's more healthy and it actually has less sugar. So if you are really craving cereal, don't buy those artificial cereals. Go for the healthy options, the organic options, because those are much better for you and they're actually super good in taste. Another thing that is very important to avoid when you're pregnant is carbonated drinks. Personally, I was never a big fan of sodas, so for me it's very easy to stick with water. But if you're a fan of carbonated drinks, try to cut that because they're super high in sugar. You want to avoid that. A Coca-Cola is like 55 grams of sugar or something like that, which is so scary because you can eat like probably 10 Oreos for that amount of sugar. As I said, nutrition is the most important thing, so try to follow a balanced diet, especially when you're pregnant. A balanced diet involves having good sources of proteins, carbs and fats, and that's what you need. That's what your body needs. You're gonna see that you're gonna feel way better not only on the outside but inside. A balanced diet also involves having a lot of fruits and vegetables, all of those things that are full of nutrients that will give you energy and won't make you feel as tired, because when you're pregnant you actually feel way more tired than normal. So if you're eating a bunch of crap, you're gonna feel even crappier and even more tired. So when you have fruits and vegetables, you actually feel very energetic. I've been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables and I've been feeling way better. In my first trimester, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't eating very clean because I was craving like so much sugar and so many burgers. I even talked about that in my first pregnancy video. Currently I'm avoiding chocolate and dairy, which has been so hard because I crave chocolate every day, trust me. So yeah, but once I got into the second trimester, I haven't been having a lot of cravings, so it's been way easier for me to eat vegetables and fruits and things that I'm actually craving right now. The more you have fruits and vegetables, the more you crave them. So now that I'm eating healthier and I increase my intake of veggies and fruits, I have way more energy and I feel way better, because in my first trimester I was feeling like crap and I was eating like crap too. So yeah, that explains, because you are what you eat. Exercise. Exercise is so important, especially when you're pregnant, because it will help you prevent extra weight gain. And by preventing extra weight gain, you're preventing gaining body fat, which will help you, you know, look like the cellulite is less noticeable. So I highly recommend exercising. Before, I was exercising 5 to 6 days a week. Now that I feel more tired and I don't have like as much energy as a regular person that is not pregnant, I'm exercising 4 to 5 days a week, and I actually been feeling really good. In my first trimester was very hard to work out because I was always feeling nauseous and sick, but now that I got into the second trimester, I've been feeling way better, and I've been able to work out 4 to 5 days a week, which has been making me feel way better about myself and my image. So exercise is so important in order to reduce cellulite and stretch marks. So yeah, exercise, don't be lazy. I had to go to the washroom because now I'm peeing every 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm not joking. So one more tip in order to avoid cellulite when you're pregnant is to massage those problematic areas. So I tend to accumulate a lot of cellulite in my legs, so I like to massage them after I take a shower or even before going to bed. Every time that I have a free minute, I'm massaging myself because yeah, I have a tendency to accumulate a lot of cellulite in my legs and in my butt. I know that some people tend to accumulate cellulite in their arms, so try to massage your arms. Yeah, you're gonna notice a big difference because when you're massaging those problematic areas, you're increasing blood flow, so it actually helps a lot in order to prevent cellulite. So massage yourself, treat yourself good. A lot of people will tell you that it's impossible to avoid stretch marks when you're pregnant. Well, that's not true. It's completely normal to avoid having stretch marks when you're pregnant, and you can prevent stretch marks completely when you're pregnant. I have a lot of stretch marks in my hips, in my inner thighs, a little in my boobs, so I don't want to have even more stretch marks, so I'm doing everything to prevent stretch marks in this pregnancy. And one of the things that have been very beneficial for me is this bio oil. So this bio oil have been saving my life. It's like a gel. It's like a gel now, it's a gel. I have tried everything, and I feel like this has been working for me. I have tried other brands, other products, but in the beginning of my pregnancy I had really bad hives. I don't know if you watched my first video when I revealed that I was pregnant, but I talked about that. So I was having hives. Another thing that is messing up with my workouts, and yeah, I cannot stop scratching myself, is that I got hives. Yeah, hives. I never expect to have that. I heard that it's very common in pregnant women, so I've been talking with a few friends that were pregnant before, and they told me that they already had it. That is very hard to deal with because I just want to scratch myself all the time. I have a bunch of creams and stuff. I don't know if they're working because I still want to scratch myself all of the time. Not every cream was working for me. Every cream that I was putting into my body was leaving me so itchy, and this gel was the only thing that I found that worked for me so far. So I really like it. I buy it at Walmart. I think you can buy it at Amazon too, so I will leave the link in the description box below if I find it in Amazon, because yeah, this has been saving my life. It's like a gel like this. After showering, when my pores are all open, I like to rubber this in my legs and in my belly, especially in my boobs, all over my body. And this little thing is like $30, which is super expensive, but it works. I'm doing anything to avoid stretch marks and cellulite in this pregnancy, and this actually is the best gel that I found for my hives too. Yeah, this is a miracle worker right here. Another thing that is going to prevent you from having stretch marks is your nutrition. So eating healthy. Eating healthy not only is going to prevent you from having cellulite, it will prevent you from having more stretch marks. Another thing that is very important in order to avoid stretch marks is to drink lots of water. As I said, I don't drink any carbonated drinks, so the only thing that I drink is water. I have a coffee a day too, and I have tea sometimes, but now it's summertime, so I don't feel like drinking green tea, but tea and water are things that you should stick to. So I'm peeing a lot, not only because I'm pregnant, but because I drink tons of water. Seriously, I try to drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water a day. So you should do the same. You're gonna notice a big difference in your skin because water is so important in order to keep your skin clear. So drink your water. And my last tip in order to avoid stretch marks while you're pregnant is to eat foods high in zinc, like nuts and seeds, and high in vitamin C, like watermelon, mangoes. I've been obsessed with mango lately. Pineapple, berries. All of those foods are high in vitamin C and will help you reduce the chances of having more stretch marks. Eat your fruit is more important than what you think. I really hope this video helped you out. If you have any more tips that I didn't include in this video, please leave them in the comments below because I would love to read them. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to support my channel, and also subscribe. That way you don't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.